So I've gained a lot of team building skills, managerial skills, as well as like advanced programming skills.
Through the games program, you go through understanding just the basics of game development, things that kind of just teach you the basics of how game code is written. Then we move on to the more complex and advanced game engines. And then finally, we have the capstone series, which has you make multiple prototypes, kind of small projects, pick one to really expand upon across multiple quarters.
I took a card game I made in CMPM 80K, which is one of the earlier game design classes, and I published my own card game called Checks and Balances to relatively great success. And a lot of professors helped me out along the way, is just helping me talk about that and getting general interest that way. I really enjoy the collaboration that is available here on our campus. In general, the campus took in European ideology and American ideology and meshed that. That's why we have that cliche lecture style, but still that close personal stuff, which I absolutely really enjoy, especially when it comes to just working with groups for games.
Myself and the other professors here, quite a few, if not all of us, have experience in the game industry. And many of us are still actively continuing to work in the game industry while teaching games here. I think that's very important for a good faculty.
3 out of every 4 students do some kind of research here on campus, and there's a ton of different research classes, and I saw one of them and I was like, this sounds fun. I'm in a computational media lab. It's intersections between artificial intelligence and theater. Being in that lab definitely has built upon my knowledge here as a student, so I've gained a lot of team building skills, managerial skills, as well as like advanced programming skills, just because I have access to several PhD students, but also other students who have much more experience in terms of development within this unique sphere.
But the types of jobs you can expect to see, there's a lot of game programming, so that CS degree and experience is important. There's games QA, which is the really testing the game to find all the bugs and improve it. There's community management. Obviously, there's art, audio, writing, narrative work. Game companies also have lawyers and accountants and all these other different spaces where I've seen a lot of my students from over the years get jobs at a variety of game studios in areas you'd least expect.